Very good morning, students. I hope you all are well. Student, as you know that our online class is going. So today is our second online class. Okay, and now today the our chapter is same, but the topic is different. Our today's topics are reform movements about Parsis and Sikhs and Mahatma Gandhi. So today we will discuss about the reform movements among Parsis and Sikhs and how the Mahatma Gandhis played a very important role to eradicate the caste system in our society. Okay, so moving ahead, this going to start the first topic: reform movements among Parsis and Sikhs. Students, Sikh, Parsis. First, Parsis belong to the word that is known as, let's say, like we know that the many rulers they come from the Persia. Okay, so for Parsis was a community that belonged to the Iran or Persia. Okay, they came to India. Okay, they came to India and they lived in 1851. The Parsis started a religious reform association called the Rehnumai Mazda Yasnan Sabha. What is the motive of this association? Why they started? So they started this association for bettering the primary objective for education was its primary objective of this association. Okay, see, students, like when our country was the slave of the Britishers, okay, when Britishers were ruling in India, so they were torturing all the community. Okay, and they had banned many things for all the community. So different community were moving, different community were moving and leading a movement for the reforms. Okay, so in this way the Parsis also participated and they led a movement that is known as Rehnumai Mazda Yasnan Sabha. Okay, the a very prominent leader who was also associated with the INC, Indian National Congress, Dadabhai Naoroji. Okay, he was also belonged to the Parsi religion. Okay, so he was very prominent ruler. He was very prominent leader of the INC, and he did many things for the Parsis community in that time. Okay, for the betterment of the Parsis community in the British region. Dadabhai Naoroji was closely associated with INC. He started a newspaper called Raft Guftar. See, somewhere it is written the Rast Guftar, somewhere it is written the Raft Guftar. Okay, so you can call it is in your book it is written Rast Guftar, but somewhere it is written Raft Guftar. Okay, so you can identify it Raft Gupta to propagate the new thoughts. See, the main purpose of the Parsis religion to betterment for the primary education or primary objectives of the education. Okay, so that's why they lead this association. Now moving ahead, our next topic is Sikh. Okay, Sikh. The Singh Sabha at Lahore and Amritsar in 1870s played an important role in spreading of the education. As you know that in India many community exist, like many religions are exist in our country: Hindu, Sikh, Christianity, okay, Jains, Parsis, many religion. So every religion were fighting for their rights in the British time when our country was a slave of the British. Okay, all the community were facing many problems, many difficulties they were facing. Okay, and that's why they were forming the association and fighting with the Britishers policy. So in this way, Sikh community also fought with the they formed the association that is known as Singh Sabha. Okay, in which they demanded for the better education for the Sikh community. Okay, in 1892, Khalsa College was founded in Amritsar. Khalsa College was founded in Amritsar and it received a British support also. Okay, see, Britishers not only destroying the things, somewhere they were managing the things. Okay, like they were supporting the British, Khalsa College in that time when it was started. Okay, so these were the topics. This was the topic of reforms movement among Parsis and Sikhs. I hope you all have understood better now. Moving ahead, our next topic is Mahatma Gandhi. Next topic about the Mahatma Gandhi. Say students, Mahatma Gandhi had done many things for the betterment of the education system, for eradicating the caste system or from our society, and from to free our country from the Britishers. So he had done many things for the people of the India. So in this way, we can see that the growth of the national movements played a significant role in eradicating the caste system. You know that Mahatma Gandhi played a very important role in our to free the India. Okay, like Dandi March, he led the Kheda Andolan. Okay, so many reformers, many reform movement he had led, and in 1932, Gandhi ji founded the Harijan Sevak Sangh to eradicate the caste system. As you know that when Gandhiji returned from the South Africa, listen student, Gandhiji educated in the Britain, okay? He taken the higher education from the Britain, but when he came to India again after some time, he spent the some times in India, but after this he gone to the South Africa. But when he returned to India after the South Africa, he saw the very miserable things that were spread in our country. It's all the pitiable condition of the people in India. Okay, some people, those who were called the untouchables. Okay, so upper caste people were misbehaving with them. Okay, you all are, I have already told you that the people were not behaving properly with them, that untouchables people. Okay, so Gandhiji helped that untouchables people to eradicate this caste system. Okay, now students, moving ahead, a very important one more person was in this reform movement was the Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar, to whom I am going to tell about you. Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar ji. Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. You all very well know about the Bhimrao Ambedkar. He known as the father of Indian Constitution in India. Okay, but the journey was not so simple. His journey was not so simple. He had also faced the same difficulty, same problems, situations, same condition, whatever the untouchables people had faced in that time, because he also belonged to the lower caste family that is known as the Mahar caste. Okay, he also saw the differences between the upper caste and the lower caste family, lower caste religion, lower caste people. Okay, he had saw the many difficulties, and then he decided that he will eradicate this the caste systems, this the differences between the upper caste and lower caste, and he had done this by making the constitution of India. Okay, he was forced, I see, when he was in school, he was forced to sit outside. Okay, why he was forced to outside? Because he belongs to the Mahar caste family. In 1927, Ambedkar started a temple entry movement. In 1927, he started a temple entry movement. What is this temple entry movement? Temple entry movement, it means that, as you know, that the untouchables and the lower caste people were not allowed to go in the temple. Okay, that was, this system was made by the Brahmins. So in 1927 he led a movement, started a temple entry movement. Okay, the movement was to have a right to enter temples. The people from Mahar caste participated in this movement. Okay, Ambedkar led three such movements for temple entry between 1927 to 1935, and he organized All India Depressed Class Federation. He organized All India All India Depressed Class Federation. What is the motive of this federation? What is the motive of this federation? Depressed class. What is the meaning of depressed? Depressed classes means that the people who are depressed by the upper class, जिनको दबाया गया है, सोसाइटी में दबा के रखा गया है, ठीक है, जो ऊपर नहीं उठ पा रहे हैं, ठीक है. So that's why he founded that type of federation, that is called the All India Depressed Class Federation. The motive of the federation is that to help the depressed class people to come out from their difficulties, okay, and improve the situation of them. Okay, so student, these are the topics that I have covered today. Okay, and our chapter, this chapter has also completed. I hope you all will read this chapter properly and complete your exercises. Now I am going to give you homework. Read the chapter and complete exercises. And students, I will also provide you PDF of this chapter. Okay, I will provide you PDF of this chapter so that you can match your exercises, that your exercises are correct or not with this PDF. Okay, so for tomorrow, for today, this is enough, and tomorrow we will start the new chapter in geography. Okay, thank you, students.